Eigentlich, wie man so respektlos sein kann, das verstehe ich überhaupt nicht. Naja, nehmen ihre eigene Welt. So. Gut. Hm. Jetzt streame ich doch das wieder. Ah, die ersten 4 Missionen Command Conquer spielen sogar in der Ukraine. Hm.
Obwohl, nee, das will ich mir ehrlich gesagt echt nicht antun.
Deiner Gesundheit zuliebe, Udo,
Ja.
würde ich davon abraten. Ah, Mann, Mann, Mann.
Gibt's jetzt eigentlich Shazam auf Chrome? Oh, was gibt's? Oh, wow, wie gut ist es?
Okay.
Zack.
Sowjetkampagne, Ukraine, Maustrap. Mhm. Let's go.
Добрый день, Sergeant. Меня
Комрад.
зовут Topolov. General Topolov.
Doppel.
Rad видать, comrade. Your mission in the Ukraine is simple. Allied forces seek to challenge Soviet air supremacy. Right in our faces, they build MiG prototypes of their own. They test their new air fuel bomb. They test their chronosphere. The Govnyaks grow bold. There's got to be a settling of the score. Destroy the prototypes, but take the chronosphere. Purge the Ukraine of the Allied presence and the bastard behind the threat. Assassinate General Stavros, the Greek commander. Do svidaniya. That is all.
До свидания. Bla-bla, Chronosphere.
Commander? Yes, sir? Ready and waiting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Very well. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Agreed. Agreed. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Agreed. Very well. Acknowledged. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Reporting at once.
Engineering.
User joined your channel.
Ein.
Oh, guten Morgen.
Ein.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Of course.
Unit lost.
Agreed. Agreed.
Mission saved.
Of course.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Ready and waiting. At once. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. At once. At once. Very well.
Mission loaded.
At once.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Very well. Ready and waiting. At once. Of course. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Once.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative.
And of course.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. At once. Agreed. Very well. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Aha.
Yes, sir.
Den kann ich
Affirmative.
einnehmen. Ah.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Was ist denn jetzt passiert? Ah.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative.
Wo?
Hallo?
Hallo.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Hallo.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Na, wie geht's
Affirmative.
euch?
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Was hast du
Komisch.
gesagt?
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Wie geht's euch?
Gut, dir?
Ah, es geht.
Acknowledged.
Krank geworden.
Affirmative.
Ja, seit
Yes, sir. Very well.
Mittwoch Abend.
Affirmative.
Ja.
Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ey, Udo,
Mhm.
hast du vor 2 Wochen ungefähr Cyberpunk gespielt?
Ja.
Leute, okay, krass, okay. Stimmt ja alles, was...
Reporting.
was sagt, Digga?
At once.
Gut.
Was sagt das?
Was man gespielt hat, auch vor einem Monat.
Wo sieht man was?
Bei Discord.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, wo siehst du das?
Wenn du auf jemanden drauf
Yes, sir, agreed.
Aktivität.
Affirmative.
Ui.
Oh,
Ich
no,
über
so-
Nico
Very well.
vor 18
At
Minuten
once.
Black Ops 6, vor einer Stunde MB2,
Affirmative.
vor 5 Stunden hat er Musik
At
gehört,
once.
vor
Affirmative.
ein Tag
At
Dying
once.
Light, dann Black Desert Online vor 2 Tagen.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Oh, der Hund.
Wieso
Affirmative.
kann ich nicht meine eigene
Very
sehen?
well.
Oh, doch, da.
Keine Ahnung, bis
Reporting
vor einem
at
Monat.
once.
Bis ein Monat kann man das
Mission
sehen.
Very
saved.
well.
Oh, geil, Marvel Rivals
Very
vor
well.
4 Wochen.
Ja, genau. Ja.
Agreed. Affirmative.
In den Stroh.
Das sind 2 Teile.
Affirmative.
Das nehme ich noch nicht.
Agreed. At once. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Awaiting orders.
Ich will was im Video schauen, warte mal. Was ist das?
Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit
Ah,
lost.
Affirmative.
Black geskippt, du Bastard.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Schruber 2.2
At once.
vor 3 Tagen.
Affirmative.
Alle geil.
Affirmative.
Leaks.
Reporting.
Ja, das
Agreed.
Einzige, was du nur siehst, ist der
Affirmative.
Cantarella-Gameplay.
Neue Map?
Ah ja, und neue
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Very well.
2 Banner. Das Rerun.
Mission saved.
Diese scheiß Extension.
Acknowledged. Agreed. At once.
Krass, Rover wird auch ein neues Ding bekommen, wie viele?
Neues Element.
Aero oder okay.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Es wurden sogar geleakt, dass wer Waffe kann.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Reporting. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once.
Unit lost.
Oh. Holy moly.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. At once.
Okay, wir bekommen einen neuen wöchentlichen Boss.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
neue Echo.
Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Acknowledged. At once. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Agreed.
Unit
Reporting well.
lost.
Very well. Acknowledged. Very well. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Ready and affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Report affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well.
Mission saved.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Acknowledged. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. At once. Ready and waiting. At once. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Reporting. At once. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Reporting.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. At once. At once. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Of course.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Of course. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
Nice.
Short fire's here.
Mein Gott. Gebäude ist umzingelt.
And so
Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting
Acknowledged.
orders.
no.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
Report acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Agreed. Acknowledged. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
New construction options.
Awaiting Very well. orders.
Building. Construction complete. New construction
Reporting. Very
options.
well. Once.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Agreed.
Great,
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Oh, sorry.
Acknowledged. Very well. At once. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Baracken.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Reporting.
Building.
Was soll ich jetzt spielen, Digga? Ich bin mit God of War fertig. Ich glaube, ich muss wieder Dings
Yes, sir.
installieren.
At once.
Wie lange hattest du jetzt gespielt?
Very well.
30 Stunden.
30? Lol.
Affirmative.
30 waren das oder?
At once.
Hey, meine Maus.
At once.
29,5.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Was hat How Long to Beat gesagt? Ich glaube 20,5. Ja, 20,5. Man durchrusht. Aber ich man kann es wirklich in 20 Stunden schaffen, schon. Wenn jetzt wirklich noch
Construction
Story geht, ne?
complete.
Also keine
New construction
wirklich nur die
options.
Main Story.
Building.
Also manche Nebenquests mir also noch offen geblieben, so gesehen auch, ne?
Hast nicht alles gemacht?
Nee, weiß ja nicht mehr, dass heute zu tun hat, ja. Sagen wir so, Odin habe ich jetzt nicht kennengelernt, ne? Nur die Söhne von Freya, seine Frau. Oder seine ehemalige Frau.
Ich glaube, die kommen im Ragnarök vor.
Ja, bei Ragnarök, ja, weil das Ragnarök wortwörtlich dann passierte. Weil bei dem Teil,
Waiting
den
order.
Teil, ich gespielt habe, fängt halt der Dings an, der Winter. Und der Winter fängt angeblich so an, es wird so ein harter Winter sein, dass er nach Ragnarök kommt. Oder in der Zeit.
Unit
Das hat
ready.
den Teil hast du ja ein bisschen gespielt, ja.
Affirmative.
Muss 2 Jahre gegeben.
Ja. Und dieser Junge heißt eigentlich anders, ne?
Building.
Der hat so gesehen 2 Namen.
Oh.
Weil dieser Atreus, das ist ein spartanischer Name, ne?
Hm.
Ich hab einen Spartaner, der so heißt Atreus.
We are going to have to act if we want to live in a different world.
Insufficient funds.
Wie viel habe ich jetzt noch eigentlich?
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Low power.
Okay, ich habe fast wieder 70 Wünsche, Udo, bei Wuva.
Was?
Fast wieder 70.
Reporting. Very well. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. At once.
Wie viel habe ich für Waffen?
Construction complete.
What the fuck?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay.
Waffen habe ich sogar
Very well.
20.
Reporting. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit ready. Cannot deploy here.
Report agreed. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mann ey.
Building.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative.
Was ist das hier? Oh.
Yes, sir. Very well. Agreed. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Very well.
Jetzt fertig mit CNC oder
Agreed.
ist das immer
Nein.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Das ist jetzt kommen noch die Sowjets.
Also,
Reporting.
Our base is under attack.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Fuck ist das für ein Panzer? Der schießt Tesla. Blitze. Lol.
Construction complete.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Repairing. Construction complete.
Hacktown spielt auch jetzt Dings, ne?
Building.
Monster Wild.
Ready and waiting. Vehicle reporting.
Spielen die alle auf Controller, Digga?
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Building. Insufficient funds.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Spielt auch jetzt, oder?
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Seit 4 Stunden?
Report affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Comrade, affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed.
Digga,
Yes,
ey.
agreed.
Was
Affirmative.
für Panzer,
At once.
Digga, ey.
Affirmative.
Einer hat Autolader drin,
At
der
once.
andere hat
Ready
Blitz.
and waiting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Ja,
Affirmative.
deswegen spielt ihr ja nicht auf Controller.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade, acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Iron curtain charging.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Comrade, acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Warum soll ich jetzt die Kommentare mit...
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Very well. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Awaiting orders. At once. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Unit lost. Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our
Vehicle
base is
report.
under
Acknowledged.
attack.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Preparing. Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Acknowledged.
Our base
Awaiting
is under
orders.
attack.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Building. Preparing.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. On hold. Cancel. Repairing. Construction complete. Building. Repairing.
Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged.
Was ich jetzt spielen?
Ja, jetzt spielst du erstmal hier Skyrim.
Gell, ja, gib mir Mods.
Hey,
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Was?
At once. Affirmative.
gib dir gleich all die Mods.
Was soll ich sehen, Digga? Wie lange wird der Download sein?
Du musst schon
Okay,
100
warte, schon.
Gigabyte runterladen.
Wie hast du das Game gehabt?
Our base is under attack.
Hat das 12 oder 4?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting
Das
orders.
sieht aber gar nicht so schlecht aus von diesem Monster Wild. Höchstens mit den Settings, die Lyric hat.
Iron curtain ready.
Noch eine Tesla-Spule.
Building.
Aua.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Er schießt Flammen. Okay.
On hold. Cancelled. Building.
Ich muss mit Dings installieren wieder
Repairing.
Red Dead Redemption und das fertig spielen.
Construction complete.
Genau, Giuseppe, genau.
Dings gab's halt kostenlos, ne? Der PG ist aber schon länger her. Lord of Rings Return to Moria.
Unit ready. Building.
Comrade. Affirmative. Waiting order.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Ich hab keine
Building.
Radar mehr. So merke ich es jetzt.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Digga, ich höre eine Katze die ganze Zeit.
Hm, Katz, nicht.
Also in Dings, in den Game da.
Construction complete.
Ups.
Insufficient funds. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Ron, wie
Yes, sir.
gesagt, in der
Acknowledged.
Ja.
Acknowledged.
Ja,
Affirmative.
Apfelschorle in der Dose.
Apfelschorle.
Diesmal ist es
Affirmative.
Apfelschorle.
Upgrade.
Acknowledged.
Fertig
mehr.
mit dem.
Affirmative.
Mit
Acknowledged.
Indianer.
Helfen Sie
Reporting.
mir hoch.
Acknowledged.
Alter, ja. Ich bin endlich
Affirmative.
fertig.
Und
Affirmative.
wie was?
Acknowledged.
Ja.
Also das Ende.
Das Ende war geil.
Ah, okay.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Digga.
Dann geht dein Pass noch.
Repairing. Our base is under
Bis zum
attack.
15. März.
Unit ready. Building.
Was spielst du noch?
Repairing. Insufficient funds.
Ich wollte eigentlich Dead Island 2 spielen, aber da wollte ich auf Alex warten.
Na, kannst du alle Hange warten.
Ah,
Oh fuck. Greifen die denn immer an?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Also Battlefield 3
Unit
Kampagne
ready.
gespielt?
Building.
ja.
Okay. Dann hätte das auch spielen können.
Also, der Battlefield-Kampagne muss ich auch mal wieder spielen.
War ja bester. Und Bad Company 2 war auch mega geil.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Ja, warte, kannst du das spielen? Welche Astana Airborne?
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Die Range ist schon okay.
Affirmative.
Holy
Affirmative.
moly.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Was ich
Affirmative.
in diesem Game spielen?
Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Comrade, affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Comrade, acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes,
Building.
sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Dat is sowieso
Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Comrade, affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting for affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
orders. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Agreed.
Training.
At once. Very well.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Select target.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Iron curtain. Charging.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Ja, super.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Building.
Comrade.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Structure sold. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Structure sold.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Our base is under
Acknowledged.
attack. Repairing. New construction options. Building. On hold. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Report affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
On hold. Cancel. Building.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Report affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting.
Iron curtain
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Comrade.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Report. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Vehicle affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Waiting
Order.
affirmative.
Report acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Mission saved.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Comrade.
Building.
Affirmative.
Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Report acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ja, ik wil één wat.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Affirmative.
Waiting affirmative.
Awaiting affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
What the fuck?
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Engineering.
funds.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
We are going to have
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
if we want to
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Low. Mission accomplished.
Nice.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. At once. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Cannot deploy here.
Reporting. Agreed.
Once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Vehicle
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction
Vehicle
options. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Ah, mach das.
Acknowledged.
Bis morgen.
Bis morgen.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
User disconnected
Affirmative.
from your channel.
Acknowledged. 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 Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Report affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
A-bomb launch detected.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. New construction options.
Vehicle
Building.
report. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once.
Insufficient funds. Construction complete. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Acknowledge.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Comrade. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Banana, banana.
Das ist aber frech.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Acknowledge.
Construction complete. Building. Building.
Waiting order. Reporting.
Insufficient funds.
Waiting Order.
Waiting order.
Bin ich eigentlich endlich durch hier? Was soll denn das?
Nee. Weißt du, wie viel der Mission noch nicht? Gottlos.
Mach mal schneller, ich will dich Wolfenstein spielen sehen.
Awaiting orders.
Nee.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Du musst dann jetzt
Construction
schauen.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Holy moly, was kommt da?
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Report acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Acknowledged.
options. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir.
Darf ich dieses Awurft spielen?
Du sollst die Fresse halten, Tim.
Halt die Fresse, Julian. Jetzt komm ich hier gleich nach Hause.
Insufficient funds.
Alter, nee.
Construction
Ich
complete.
möchte immer noch 100 Kilometer Radius von dir haben.
Dann bringe ich ein paar Jalapenos mit. Jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
Hey!
Digga, ich werde ein Polizeischild haben.
Acknowledged.
Trotzdem werde ich dich anspritzen.
Okay. Alter, geil.
Ready.
Komm her.
Ja, komm ran, Junge.
A-bomb launch detected.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Oh nee.
Unit ready.
Wo
Building.
kommt denn?
Unit lost.
What the fuck?
Our base is under attack.
Yes, affirmative. Waiting order.
Repairing. Repairing. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Insufficiente Funds.
Soll ich eine kleine Spende machen?
Ja.
Okay.
Our base is under attack. Repairing. Unit ready. Building.
Alle Leute wissen ja, was mir heute Morgen passiert
Mission
ist.
saved.
Gar nix.
Ich bin um 6 Uhr aufgestanden.
Unit ready.
Mein ganzer linker
Building.
Arm war eingeschlafen.
Beschafft.
Ich konnte.
Yes,
Ich
sir.
bin
Acknowledged.
aufgestanden, instant. Ich konnte den Arm nicht mehr anheben, ne? Ich habe die ganze Zeit gegen den Arm gehauen. Alter, das war so eklig. Das ist mir noch nie passiert, dass mein Arm, kompletter Arm, bis zur Schulter, komplett eingeschlafen ist.
La.
Unit ready. Building.
Ich weiß nicht, wie es sich anfühlen muss, wenn die Schulter ausgekugelt ist.
Our base is under attack. Repairing. Unit ready. Building. Select target. Low power. Repairing.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Mission saved. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Mission saved.
Spy plane, ready?
Noch so ein Spruch. Ah,
Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building. Our base is under attack. Repairing. A-bomb launch detected.
No.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Spy plane
Acknowledged.
ready.
Wo?
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Oh, Gott sei Dank.
Select target. Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Low power, Tesla calls offline.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack. Building.
halt die Fresse.
Mission saved.
Halt die Fresse.
Ich brauche mehr Panzer.
Unit ready. Building.
Digga.
Spy plane ready. Select target.
Oh, das sollte ich schaffen.
Unit ready.
Okay.
Building. Mission saved.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Spy plane ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Select target.
Hält mal die Fresse.
Nein.
Oh.
Yes,
Military.
sir. Acknowledged.
Hier, was soll das?
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Order.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
Repairing. Unit ready. Building. Mission saved.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Ah,
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost. A-bomb launch
Affirmative.
detected.
Nein.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Kommt safe hier weg.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Spike ray ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
Digga, wie viel halten die aus?
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Select target.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade, affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Comrade, acknowledged. 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 Waiting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle
Waiting
reporting.
order.
Spike lane ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Select target.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh, diese dumme AI.
Vehicle reporting.
Also wirklich.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Objective met.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit lost. Our
Affirmative.
base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Building. Spy plane ready. Unit lost. Select target. Unit ready. Building.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Our base is
Affirmative.
under attack.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Prepare. Insufficient funds.
Comrade, affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade,
Unit ready.
affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Preparing. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Comrade, acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Nein, nein, Mann. Das ist halt nicht so.
Preparing.
Nein, Mann.
Acknowledged.
Jetzt geh ich sogar
At
noch
once.
drauf,
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade, affirmative. Comrade,
Spy plane
affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Vehicle report.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Mission saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Select target. Insufficient funds. On hold. Cancel.
Reporting.
Mission saved.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
For centuries we have waited to emerge from the
Vehicle
shadows.
reporting.
Now we will make
Affirmative.
ourselves known.
Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand invincible.
Repairing.
Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Hey!
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Spy plane
Acknowledged.
ready. Select target.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Hast du
Affirmative.
jetzt das 2-Stunden-Video angeschaut?
Acknowledged.
Ja.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Ich habe ein paar Minuten schon aufgegeben, ja. Den Scheiß tue ich mir nicht mehr an.
Affirmative.
Amerikanische
Acknowledged.
Politik.
Affirmative.
das-
Acknowledged.
Wenn man das verfolgt, Junge, dann wird man depressiv.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Spike lane ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Select target. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
On hold.
Report acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Warte mal, die bauen sich wieder auf.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, nicht
Affirmative.
vorgesehen.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Sowas wird nicht
Acknowledged.
akzeptiert und toleriert. Und die Sammler kaputt machen.
Report
Unit ready.
acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds. Mission
Acknowledged.
saved.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Spike lane ready.
Ja, kommt im Gänsemarsch.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Select target.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Weißt du was?
Affirmative.
Ich gehe.
Unit lost.
Ja,
Yes, sir.
natürlich.
Affirmative.
Ich will mich
Affirmative.
jetzt ins Bett chillen.
Acknowledged.
So, dann sehen wir uns morgen.
Was morgen? Keine Ahnung.
User disconnected
Waiting
from your channel.
acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Spike lane
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Aha,
Acknowledged.
das ist der Bauhof.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Report. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged.
Select target. Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Comrade, affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Report affirmative.
Spotlight ready.
Report acknowledged.
Waiting affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Comrade, acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Comrade, acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds. Unit lost.
Waiting orders.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Comrade, affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Wenn man sich die Mission nochmal durchlesen muss.
Ja.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Construction complete. New construction options. Training. Select target. Unit ready.
Engineering.
Training.
Affirmative.
Vehicle
Affirmative.
reporting. Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Engineering.
Training.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Ja.
Nom 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 nom. Mission accomplished.
Ja.
Mission
Verloren.
accomplished.
Nee. Bla 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 bla. Stolen vital data. Bla bla. Okay. Hmm.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base is
Acknowledged.
under attack. Repairing. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Hätte ich was, Alex?
Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders at once.
At once.
Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Very well. Affirmative.
Ja, dat is er
Very
gar
well.
niks.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. At once.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Very well.
Building.
Yes, sir. Agreed. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. At once. Acknowledged. Very well. Awaiting orders. Very well.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. At once. At once. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Report agreed. Very well. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Nee, ik weet het, hè.
Ja, ich was, Alex.
At once. At once.
Hätte ich was,
Unit
Alex?
ready.
Very well.
Building.
Affirmative.
Ah.
At once. Affirmative. 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 Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Ah,
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
acknowledged.
Soll mich bitte ins Warten.
Ach.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
At once.
Oh, okay.
Reporting. Affirmative. At once. Very well.
Da ist noch ein bisschen Geld.
Agreed.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
At
ready.
once.
Oh.
At once.
Building.
Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well.
Great.
Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Very well. At once.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Very well.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Agreed. Agreed. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. Very well. Agreed. At one. Affirmative. Agreed.
Oh, was kommt denn da?
Repairing. Our base is under attack.
Ah, Alex, der fetzt sich jetzt.
Repairing.
Na, nicht so viel.
Awaiting orders. At once. Very well. Agreed.
Insufficient
Ja, kein
funds.
Geld. Nie Geld.
Yes, sir.
Oh
Acknowledged.
Gott, deswegen.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Comrade. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. At once.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient.
Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Ah!
Acknowledged.
Nein.
Unit
Oh my
lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Comrade.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. 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 Yes,
Strategischer
sir.
Rückzug.
Lost. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Ja.
Building.
Oh, fetzt eure eigenen Leute weg, ihr Bastarde.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ruhe.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Warte mal. Dieses scheiß Flugzeug. Nee, oder?
Repairing. Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Insufficient.
Awaiting
funds.
orders.
Oh.
Affirmative. At once. At once. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative.
Waiting order.
Mission loaded.
Gut, muss man anders machen.
Ah,
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
ich dachte, du musst weinen.
Unit ready.
Ah,
Building.
ja, ich brauche eine
Mission
Pause.
saved. Mission saved.
Ein Niederbreak.
Aber jetzt sind mal die
Battle
Mission zu Ende
Control.
gespielt.
Nee,
Terminated.
wie kann ich denn gerade nicht? Es ist, Digga, guck dir das an. Noch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sechs, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14 Missionen, Digga. Oh no.
Du willst mir sagen, dass du danach nochmal Kommande Kranke spielst?
Ja, kommt ja ein anderer Teil dann. Gott sei Dank.
Okay.
Dieses Fragezeichen hier interessiert mich, was das ist. Wahrscheinlich schaffe ich das, wenn ich alle Missionen habe. Die habe ich ja alle. Ja, 3 Missionen heute geschafft. Denke, das ist nicht schlecht. Will das jemand online gerade? Nee, Alter, online kann ich mir das Game eh nicht geben. Alter, 10.000. Gut. Brauche eine Brecco. Brecco
Ob man
Matico.
bei 5 Zuschauer wieder aufhört.
Echt jetzt? Scheiße. Was soll denn das, hä? Ey. Ah, tomorrow we'll continue the stream.